So, Grupo Firme was scheduled to perform at the Mazatlan Carnival in early March, but a narcomanta, which is a banner containing cartel threats, was found on a bridge in Tijuana, Grupo Firme's home state. The banner stated that if they went ahead and performed at the carnival, they would be unalive. The scariest part is that along with the narcomanta, a severed head was delivered in a cooler. Mexican authorities haven't identified the victim yet. Sadly, this sort of threat is a staple for bands performing in Mexico. In recent months, we've seen many corrido artists, including Fuerza Regida, Nathaniel Cano, and Peso Pluma, all receive similar narcomanta threats hung from bridges, warning them against performing in various Mexican cities, resulting in them canceling their gigs. But this threat is peculiar for a number of reasons. Number one, this is the goriest message that's been sent. In all the other instances we mentioned, there have not, to our knowledge, been severed body parts accompanying the messages. Number two, usually the criminal group responsible for the threat signs off at the end of the narcomanta. It's typically either the Sinaloa Cartel or the CJNG, who are basically the Bloods and Crips of the cartel world, issuing those threats. Bizarrely, this narcomanta does not have a sign-off, even though someone was unalived to send the message. So this criminal organization, whoever they are, clearly means business, but won't identify themselves, which, if anything, makes it a far more credible threat. The last thing that makes this case really peculiar is that Grupo Firme isn't even known for narco corridos. Previously, the bands that have been threatened, like Peso, Fuerza, etc., all sing about narco themes, and sometimes they even take sides, like Peso Pluma, who sings for El Chapo and the Sinaloa Cartel. So when Peso gets threatened, it makes sense. The cartel's basically saying, hey, you sing for our rivals, we can't have you doing that on our territory. In comparison, Grupo Firme is known for its squeaky clean image and staying away from narco themes. The last theory we'll touch on involves lead singer Eduin. About a week before the threats, Eduin celebrated his brother's birthday by dressing up in drag. Eduin's brother happens to be gay, and this was Eduin's way of supporting him. He bought him a whole BMW and threw this really adorable party where they did a couple numbers together. While most people were reasonable and supportive of the whole thing, a number of Casa's fans were calling it a humiliation ritual and just kind of being mad about the LGBT vibes. Now, while there's obviously no way to know for sure, the timing of the cartel threat just days after the birthday party is a little fishy. And while homophobia might be pretty low down the pecking order of cartel crimes, they are known to dabble in it.